Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now it's Dobbins. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Nick Bosa on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a 4th-year man out of Iowa State.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall, or in this case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
After a gain of 5 on first down, it is 2nd and 5. Kittle is the man in motion. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll give it to Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
49ers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. McCaffrey to start this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Shotgun snap to Purdy, finding his tight end Farrell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3 brings up 3rd and 8.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. 3rd, they need 8 as we are ready to get back underway. Third down, Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. A gain of 57 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
To Christian McCaffrey. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And beautiful footwork on display. He is in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. We'll go play action with Nix. That one caught Devon Vele. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Next, from the gun, on 3rd down. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
A gain of 12. And the Broncos 1st down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
2 minutes remaining.
26-yard line.
1st half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get it.
And he's in. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Denver.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. His kick is good. Broncos will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Niners offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Juwan Jennings. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Broncos offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Throw it here on first down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch and they can't get out in front.
2nd and 5. Back to throw is Nix. He connects with Mims. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
He'll step up and run this. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
2nd down and 3. Here's Nix to throw. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, In this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Moving left. Now he'll run. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the first down in the process.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
1st and 10.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Finding room to the 20. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Again from McCaffrey running right. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line
in trouble, and down he goes. John Franklin Myers gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
On 4th down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. McLaughlin now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Dobbins. and they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing. Nix. He keeps it himself.
Nix on the scramble. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Denver.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The tackle by Jordan Elliott. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 7 and a Broncos first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
And this is 3rd down.
3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains.
He's
First down.
at the 40-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Broncos.
It's a really nice job there on the right side of the offensive line. They were the ones who got the key blocks. That's exactly where the point of attack of that run play was designed to go, and the back is able to find enough room and easily pick up that first down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. The shotgun. Here's Nix. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Here's second down and 3. Throwing is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's first and 10. They'll look to throw again. This one complete right side. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. Here's first down. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown, Denver.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Down to a knee, and that should be the final snap of this game. So a win here for the 49ers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.